Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, guys. Welcome back to our channel. So guys, on this channel, like we always say, we're only here to educate, motivate, teach, and help others who want to gain some basic concept and knowledge about trading. In this case, we are going to analyze US30 feather. As we can see from the previous video, we had made some high time frame analysis in the weekly time frame and the daily time frame. So in this episode or series, or in this video, we are going to focus on the lower time frame in our analysis, starting from the 4-hour time frame going down, and maybe see if we can capitalize on a trade today, or if we can see an opportunity that we might capitalize on. So now I'm just going to start. I'm going to remove this. We've already seen in the previous video that this market has been on an uptrend, but for the couple of few days, if you can check out, it has been consolidating, or it has been making series of high, series of high, high lows, high, high low. And then here, I'm sure we are headed for a breakthrough or a breakout or a break over this double top, So if you can check out, I just have like my chart which is demarcated. It has got these demarcations. They're just what we call session breaks. So their purpose is just to show the sessions and how the market performs in each session, and which session you can focus on depending on the market volatility, which session usually has the high market volatility. So guys, I'm gonna start with 4-hour time frame. So where are we going to start from? We've already seen in the previous video that this market has been buying. In short, it has been on an uptrend. So now let's try to examine it further. I don't usually like drawing trend lines, but we're going to start in the 4-hour time frame. Let's see what trend lines can do for us. So starting from here until here, we can see that this market has been on an uptrend. If you want, you can also draw another trend line here like that. So it's not like we normally trade with trend lines, but I just want to show you one thing here. So if you can see, just like something that I've just highlighted here, you can tell that this market is headed for the top. We don't really know at the moment if it is really going to go up or if it is going down, because if you understand the idea of liquidity, we have liquidity resting here on top here, and we also have liquidity resting down here. So guys, at this moment, it is very hard to tell whether this market is going to go up from here or it is going to go down. But there are certain important points that I would like you to take note of. In this case, we've been talking about order blocks. So let's try and mark the obvious order blocks that we can see with our bare eyes before we go anywhere. We have this one here, this order block here. So we can see that we also have an imbalance in the market. So imbalance are just unmitigated areas in the market. So that's also another topic for another day, like mitigation, imbalance. We'll just make a video of them just to teach what are imbalances and what is mitigation. So now, as we can see that this market, if it's really want to go up, I would want to see the situation where this market come to this area here and then go up like that. So this is the situation that I would like to see, because why? Down on the bottom here, we have liquidity resting here, and in most cases, the market doesn't like to leave liquidity. So it has to come down into this area, take out the liquidity here, and then go up. That's also another term that we also have to look into. What is liquidity? So liquidity is just like I would say areas of equal highs, areas of equal lows. Like in most cases, it's just defined as money in the market that has to be taken out, or maybe others they would say some fake outs, but I'll make a video exactly on what liquidity is. I'll try to explain what the concept of liquidity, what is liquidity, how it works, and how you can take liquidity to your own advantage. So like we've said that we've got liquidity on top here. On top here, this is liquidity, and also this is liquidity here. So I would want to see a situation the market comes drop into this level here, and then I'll be confident enough to take a long trade taking it up there. And another way, if this market won't come direct to the bottom side here, we also have other areas up there that are of interest. If we can see, we have that order block here on top. So you'd also want to see a situation where the market does this. From here, it goes into this order block here, then drop down to this, taking out this liquidity, then continue up there. We don't know if this is the exact situation that is going to play out, but we also have to be vigilant and make sure we see exactly what is going on in the market. Again, since this point here that I have written as our order block, it is also liquidity in that it is preceded by another order block on top here. So if this order block here won't hold, we have another one on top. Let me just do this. That is also another area that you have to pay attention to. So again, we would want to see a situation where this market does come, take out this liquidity on top here, come into this area, drop to this area, then go higher like that. But this is US30. Sometimes it is unpredictable what it does. So we just have to make sure we are aware with all the move and the news that might affect this marketplace. Again, from this area again, we have the top part here. We can also look at it. We have like our QML. A QML is a quasi model like that. So if we are to look at that point there, that means this point here is liquidity, this point here is liquidity. So the market might move like this. From this point, either goes down to this point, move up to this point, then go down. But we have already said and seen that US30 is poised to go higher and higher and higher. It has been on an uptrend. So this case might play out, but it might not even come until this far end. It might maybe play this way, come this direction, come halfway of this, then go higher like that. As we have seen that US30 is just making series of higher highs in higher time frames. So these are just scenarios that we are likely to see in the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, it might take time, it might not happen today, it might not happen tomorrow, but definitely those are some scenario cases that might be playing very soon in the near future. So now that we have seen some important points that we have to pay attention here, let's drop further down and see if there is something of interest in the downside. So now we are jumping into 1 hour. Again, in 1 hour, I want you to pay attention to something. We've already marked our important points, the points that we think are much of importance, the point where if the market reaches, we might expect some significant reaction, whether a breakout or maybe a reversal or something of that nature. So now let's see if we can find out something that will be of interest again in 1 hour. Here, I also want you to pay attention to the idea of order blocks that we have already talked about in the previous video. So here, this is what has been happening on the 1 hour time frame. If you can see on the 1 hour time frame, we have our point that we have mentioned here to be our area of interest, which is liquidity. We also have an reacted upon order block in the 1 hour time frame. So that place there is an order block, the one that I've just highlighting. From here, if you can see, from here up to here, dragging it all the way to this level. This market hasn't come to this level yet. So you might see a situation where the market from this point drops, take out this liquidity here, this line, drop into this order block, or even goes further, then go up. Or from here, where it is, it can just drop into this smaller time frame order block, the one that it has just created if you are looking for trades like that. So this is one thing that you have to pay attention to. We are trying to look for trades that we can capitalize on for the day. We've already said that this market can either go up from here until these levels that we highlighted, these levels, or from here it can go down. But we also have to locate some points which are of interest here. Again, before we go further, we've already noticed that we have got liquidity resting on this level. Of course, since we now have liquidity resting on this level, we can also identify this as our order block, like that. So that means we would like to see a situation where this market move like this. From this point, it comes here into this order block, go to this level, come back maybe somewhere here, then go up, or like just like this, it goes up here, come back down here, go up, then drop, like that. As you know that the market doesn't just move in one straight line, it makes some zigzag moves. So those are some of the things that you have to pay attention to. So now we've already seen what could happen in this market. Now let's try to drop a bit further into the 30 minutes or 15 minutes time frame. Since we have already said that this level here is our liquidity, and we want to see a situation where the market move into this level here, our order block. Then from here, it might decide to continue going up, it might decide to drop a bit, or maybe drop further until the order block downside there, then continue up. But we have to pay extra attention to each and every move that the market makes. It depends on the time frame. So now, from this level here, want to try and locate something. So this is what the market did. It had made liquidity at this bottom side here. This was liquidity that the market created. So it started like this. From this point here into this order block, if you can see it, the market went higher, came back to this order block here, tried to push, broke this structure here. If you can see, it signifies the change in character. I'll also make a video in the near future talking about the change in character. Broke this level here, went up, then tried to drop here. It found this, what we might call a QML or something. Then it pushed up again, but it did not break out from this equal highs here or double tops. It dropped, into this order block here, but it left this opening here. If you can see, there's an opening here, which is the fair value gap or imbalance down here. It pushed further up, take out the liquidity here, intermediate liquidity here, then started dropping, took out the liquidity down here into this order block here, if you can see it. So we said that the consecutive candles are order blocks. So like 1, 2, 3, all this is one order block. But for me, I would prefer the market to drop further into this order block here, as it gives me like a higher probability to take high quality trades. Yeah, so I would also see this one as liquidity. Like that. I would also see that one as liquidity, such that when this market is dropping down, I would want it to, when this market is dropping down, I would want it to see it take out this low, maybe into this order block or this order block, then start pushing higher. But for today, this is 30 minutes time frame. A trade that we might be thinking of, as you can see, when the market opened, it opened somewhere here, it dropped into this inversion fair value gap. This inversion fair value gap, I'll also try to make a video about inversion fair value gaps. It dropped into it, but in higher time frame, it might be seen as an order block of some nature, and then it pushed up. So the first thing that we noticed is it broke this high here. Let me just highlight it like that. So after it broke, now it has left a lot of imbalance in the market and reacted upon price. So we have got this one here, and this one. So I'd want to see a situation like before time, or maybe during the New York session. I'm in Russia, I'm trading in from Russia. So like for me, my trading time is 16:30, which might be 8:30 in the US. I don't know. Or wherever you can also set time according to the region that we are in the world. So I would want to see a situation where this market now drops either 50% of this leg, or drop further until this order block here, and then continue going up to take out this liquidity on top here, and consequently maybe reach into this order block that we had mentioned, this order block here, and then maybe from here drop down to this level, or from here just continue going up. So now if you want to look for a trade, this is what I would do. This is 30 minutes time frame. But for me, I don't like taking trades in higher time frames. I like taking trades in lower time frames. So like this is just like something that I would frame for the day, if at all this market will do exactly like what I said. So this is a beautiful 1-to-6 reward ratio. If at all this market will play exactly like I am seeing it, or like what I'm thinking, this is what we might get at the end of the day. Yeah, but if you want, again, you can hold it maybe until this level here, that order block, or even that other order block. So one thing that we do not have to joke with is taking partials. You have to make sure that you are taking partials whenever the market hits some important points. Taking partials is one thing that will make you see consistency in your trading journey. Yeah, so that's one thing. You can also start taking partials from 1 to 2, because one thing that I can guarantee you, US30 in most cases it always hits 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Whenever you see a trade and take a trade, if you are not that greedy, US30 will always give you profits at 1 to 2. So at 1 to 2, you get something, then continue 1 to 4, 1 to 3. Now it depends on you as a person what do you like to see, or what can be satisfying to your soul as a person. So this is one trade that I can frame for the day, and this is one trade that I am looking forward to see today. Yeah, I know the market might not even come here. It might just consolidate here for a couple of time, or maybe for some hours. Let me just highlight it. This market might consolidate here for a couple of hours, maybe drop to this level, then continue up like that. Or another thing, it might just consolidate here, then come back and even take me out, because we've already said that here we have a lot of liquidity resting at the bottom here. So it might just continue dropping down to those important points that I was telling you, like in higher time frames, in 4 hour and daily, those important points that I was mentioning. The market might decide to go there, but for the day, this is what I am looking for as an intraday trader. Yeah. So guys, I think for today, that's it. Let's see how the market will react in the New York session, and maybe during the New York session, if I find time, I might come and see if I would do a live market execution or not. Sure. Thank you so much for your time. Bye bye, and do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.